Yeah, well, we need a status update for you. I don't know how you're feeling, all thoughts and feelings and things. But since last week, since we released our first episode, what do you...
Well, since last week, for some reason, I've just had a very strange obsession with bread.
We're live.
We're live.
Live. There's the accent again.
Did the accent again. This goddamn announcer accent. Live from the podcast.
That's terrible.
That's really shit.
You can't do... Can you do like an announcer like I'm in the wrestling ring holding up a like... You know, like...
I've tried this
like a
so
Royal
many
Rumble,
times.
like, let's get ready to run. Not like that, but like...
And
No. Wait. Could you announce...
What do you want me to announce? You need to give me something to announce.
Like you're in an event and you're like, welcome to the blah, blah, blah. Like you're on the phone and like you're on stage and you're hyping people up. You're an announcer. Do you have like an announcer voice?
Have you heard my voice?
so funny because we actually had to make Elysa louder at this. Jesus Christ.
Is that loud enough for you?
We had to, poor engineers in the back are like, the fuck? I had to make Elysa louder because apparently she's not loud enough. Well,
it's the first time in my life that I've been told I'm not loud enough.
Meanwhile, everyone in like Texas thinks that you're performing live on the podcast.
And welcome to the Pickle Bear Podcast. That's all I've got.
We can work on it. Look, I'm not saying it was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was not great.
We leave it, but we leave that to you.
Okay. Anyway, second episode. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Today's brewski is a juicy banger.
When this got handed to me, I was like, what do you mean a juicy banger?
I was like, Elysa, I'm giving you a juicy banger. And she was like,
what the fuck are you on about? It's a juicy banger.
It is.
So
Wait.
hang on. I have to do this time.
That was better than mine.
That was good.
I was very jealous of that crack.
That was a good crack.
Mm.
That was a good crack. Alrighty. So this is another IPA.
You know me, I'm going to make them weirder next week. Next week's brewskis are going to be like the weirdest ones I can possibly find.
Okay. I love how I've left...
Question, what is the weirdest flavor? What is the weirdest beer you've had?
Oh, that's hard because I've had
We're both fans of craft beer and we're both adventurous in like what we eat and drink.
Yum.
I want to know what's the weirdest beer. I think I have one in my mind that's probably been like the weirdest like taste and texture wise, but I want to hear yours first.
It's hard because I've had so many and they all taste really good. I can't think of any that are weird. But like I know there's been like some like stouts.
Stouts always go weird. Weird,
Stouts,
desserty, milky.
Yeah, very milky, very like oat milk this, chocolate that. And you're like,
like they're trying to make it a meal.
Yeah, like they're trying to give you a whole meal in a can when you want the can to just be part of the meal that you're having. But yes, any stout.
It's like a Guinness in a way. Like you pretty much...
I can't get around Guinness.
Oh, I got pretty good at splitting the G. I don't know if you know what splitting the G is. You're like, you have a full pint of Guinness and everyone tries to split the G. So they drink it to the point where they think when they stop drinking, it's at the level of the G.
Oh.
It's a fun game.
Okay.
You get very drunk. Anyway.
I can't keep up with you. We're two very different sized people.
But... Oh, yeah, no, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, I'd be gone.
Don't even try. We went another random tangent. Once we went out to back in the clubbing days, doof doof.
Sorry, it's the back in the clubbing days, doof doof.
Doof doof. There, I had a basketball team and they all went out clubbing and they're like, we're going to go toe to toe drinking with you. I'm only telling this story because this is the one where I didn't fall on my ass. There's been plenty of others that weren't the same.
Oh, so wait, are you meaning to tell me in the last episode you completely outed me going, you're a mess.
Not literally.
You fall on your face all the time. And then you come this week and you go, I have some stories.
Not literally falling on my face, but I have put a hole in someone's wall. Not intentionally.
Okay.
I'm a large man with long limbs, heavy limbs.
Okay.
You know, like imagine a crazy flying inflatable tube man. But like fleshy and heavy. You know, like he's waving about, arms going everywhere.
Yep.
Smacks the TV goes into the wall.
Did you smack someone's TV and it went into the...
I didn't smack it. I stumbled into it.
I just tapped it.
I
just tapped it.
I tapped it.
Oopsie. Oopsie, that goes to the wall.
It wasn't a large hole. It wasn't a TV-sized hole. It was like the corner. Anyway, that wasn't the story.
Okay. Go on.
It's saying you going toe-to-toe with me. We went out to a club and everyone was trying to go toe-to-toe.
Right.
2 people projectile vomited on the dance floor that night.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like almost at once. So like crossed over, like crossing swords, but like on the dance floor with vomit.
Oh,
it was quite impressive, actually. Like the trajectory of.
Well, I'm
what
sure
was
with your
happening.
height, you would have been able to see the whole thing, right?
I did. A bird's eye view. Yeah, they were very short.
Real bird's eye view going, oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I was a young'un back then. I could bounce back. But
Right.
now, if I'll probably be hungover after this later. not bouncing back.
I mean, like the running joke this morning was you're broken.
I am broken. I do have a herniated disc in my neck right now.
Yeah, damn. And a
So
scar
next episode, I might have a cone on. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. That's really bad. But also, like, I'm sorry, episode 1, you come in with a scar on your face. And then episode 2, now you're just like, my neck is broken.
Episode
and
3, I'm wheeling in a wheelchair. And Alyssa's like,
this,
fuck.
this chair's not going to be a chair, it's going to be a wheelchair.
That's not funny.
That's not funny at all. I feel really bad because then I'm just sitting here going like...
You're trying to manifest it right now.
I'm not trying to manifest it. Anyways, status update.
I didn't tell you about my craziest beer.
How's your face?
Anyway, my face.
Let's talk about your face for
my
a second.
My face is healing.
I ask because I care.
So now you care. Now she cares.
Now I care.
Look, it's there. Mm-hmm. I have a face still. It's less swollen slightly. I don't think because it kind of looks the same right now because I haven't been bitten by a radioactive spider. I don't have those healing properties that of like a Spider-Man would have.
Yep.
And it's only been a week.
Yep.
And there was an incident where I had to save a kid in a bar fight, which slashed open the exact same slash. No,
you can just say that it hasn't healed fully. Like when I had my black eye in Japan, that took like about 3 weeks, to heal. About 3 weeks? 3 weeks, yeah.
So next pod, I'll be a new man.
Yeah.
I'll be beautiful again.
Yeah, you'll be stunning. Can't wait. Can't wait. That's good. So your cat's been really good with you this week? It hasn't Okay.
I was almost late today for a reason.
Okay.
I think, now this is going to make me sound like a crazy cat lady.
No, I'm listening.
But I think my cat's trying to kill me. Not kill me, but like...
Okay, that went from 0 to 100 so fast. So my cat accidentally slashed me last week, and now this week I think it's trying to kill me.
Not like she's still cuddly and stuff, but she's doing some pretty messed up shit. Today I was getting ready, and she looked me in the eye, smacked my toothbrush off the bench.
What?
And then just walked away. And I was like, that's not cool. But okay,
maybe
more
she's
context
just feeling some type of way.
We're trying to get her out of the bedroom because we are having a child, and she can't be in the bedroom because she'll get jealous.
Yep.
And apparently, hairless cats suffocate babies because they need warmth, so they snuggle up next to a baby, on mouth, baby. It's a whole thing.
I've learned so much about hairless cats.
They act affectionate. They just want your warmth.
Right.
They're needy.
Right.
Yeah.
How old is your cat?
1 month and 1 year and 2 months. 1 month.
1 month and 2 years. 1 month and 3 years.
Anyway, so we moved our litter box out of like an ensuite bathroom.
Right.
So what she did today, as I was about to leave, I might add, she goes to where the litter box was. Mm-hmm. Just takes her shit on the floor. She knows where her litter box is.
Oh.
But it's like, you're not moving me out of this room.
Oh.
She looked at me in the eye.
Yeah.
And then started the old arch.
Did she do the thing where like she deadpans? He's like, I feel like some animals sometimes.
They stare through you.
Yeah, they stare through your soul.
Yeah.
And then go, you are well aware about what I'm about to do.
You pick up my shit.
Cannot fucking stop me.
No.
Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
Fuck.
So that almost made me late.
Yeah, that's rough.
And then I was on the way here. I was getting the brewski. Again, this is why we don't have the crazy ones.
Yes.
It's just a normal brewski. Normal brewski. The bottle shop around me said, "Hey, we open at 9 a.m. Nice and early." I'm like, damn, that's early for a bottle shop. That's kind of like, that's sick. Heck yeah.
They probably run on Miami time.
They probably run on Miami time. Well, that's what I thought. I get there.
Yeah.
And they're closed.
Oh.
Don't open till 12.
Oh.
Hey, people are busy at 12.
Yeah, who's getting brewskis
who's running
at 12?
errands at 12? Well, I guess I do sometimes. But it's not the point. I was. If it's on Google, that's what it should be.
That's true. Google is rite of passage, and if it ain't correct, then...
I wonder how many people they've made angry, because that makes me not want to go back there. You know what I mean? Like...
Oh, I've been burnt a lot of times with brunch places, you know, because I like to...
Hours may differ because public holiday?
Hours may... Wow, you sound like you've been very burnt by that. You knew that word for word. Goddamn.
I'm just an angry man.
Angry broken man. Angry man yells at cloud.
Yeah.
No, I have been burnt by so many times where I'll want to try a new brunch place because like my partner, we love a good brunch. We love a good brunch and we love venturing out. If we have a morning free, we love doing gym in the morning.
Yeah.
Getting ready and then going out for a nice brunch, right? You get your workout out through the morning and then you get to just indulge in a nice brunch.
Yeah. You lose the calories, then put them back on.
Exactly.
Balance.
Exactly.
Question. Do you have like a go-to meal, or are you one of those people that's like, something is new, I'm going to try the new thing? Oh, you're an eggs Benny girl. Avocado toast girl. No, you're not.
I'm an avocado.
You're not an avocado toast girl.
I really
that's
like...
way too... Like, we live in Melbourne, but
I
that's
don't own
like...
a home for a reason, okay? Sorry. But I really like
You just
avocado.
get avocado on toast.
Well,
like
okay, not just avocado on toast. Brunch places don't just do avocado on toast. Each brunch place has their own spin-off on how they tackle avocado with toast.
So what you're saying is you should technically have like an Avo Toast blog where you rate the best Avo Toast in Melbourne.
Look.
Do you have like a top 3?
Like a top 3 Avo?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a top 3 Avo toaster. You don't have to say them. I just want to know like if you do have them.
Yeah, I might actually.
Oh, damn.
Well, yeah. But to be fair, like I only default to avocado on toast if there is nothing else on the menu that is venturous enough for me to try. For example,
yeah.
right? We went to Miami. We were obsessed with Cabanos.
Oh, Cabanos.
Cabanos.
I could go back. I would say I would never go back to Miami unless it's a thing. Because Because like realistically,
I've been there. I've seen it.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Yeah, the brickle was cute.
But for Cabanos,
for the food,
if anything made me go back, it would be because of the food. The thing is, though, food like you pay double the price.
Yeah, but it's worth it if it's good. Anyways, so obviously we both missed Cabanos, and then there was that weekend recently that we got to spend together, and I took you to that brunch place in the city.
Oh, that was good. I dream about that place.
So yeah.
They don't have Avo Toast though.
No.
So it kind of defeats.
But they do, no. But what I'm saying is like, anyway, I love a good brunch. They don't have avocado on toast, but I always get a mushroom and halloumi bagel from them.
So you get the same, you get like a safe pick when you go places. You have a safe pick.
Yeah.
So
I like to be adventurous sometimes, but it depends on like how I'm feeling.
That's fair. Like I am the opposite. If there's something I haven't tried, I instantly get it. But the amount of times that it's burnt me.
I was going to say, that's why. Because brunch in Melbourne, it's a whole thing, right? Like you go out to a brunch place expecting a nice meal because you're paying a nice meal, right? You don't want to be burnt by the fun, fancy, experimental thing where you get like a plate of something with a syringe of sauce and they go, haha, this is our quirky thing that we do.
I told you about the syringe in privacy. I did have a burger with Reaper sauce syringes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you tell me this story?
I told you the other night.
You did. Yeah.
It was very spicy.
How good are you with your spicy food?
I'm pretty good with spicy. I used to do competitive eating. Mostly like big things.
Right.
But like sometimes we would have spicy food where we kind of like would have to glove up to the elbow. Because if you touch anything, you're fucking gone. You're gone.
Can I ask, how did you get into competitive eating? Because that's not really something that...
I'm a glutton. It's as simple as that. I will I used to do a lot of sport where I could just eat the world.
Right.
Obviously not now. Neck.
We're old and frail.
Old and frail. But I was like, it kind of started because like there was like a craze. There was a craze where it's like everywhere has this food competition, this food, that. If you eat it in under 45 minutes, you get it free. I'm like, fuck yeah, free food.
Oh, that's
Free
how they got
food.
you. Free food. I will never not say no to free food, but also I'm a small girly.
Yeah, you
right?
can't eat like a small fry. You can't, Happy Meal, you're putting like 3 of those fries aside at least.
Yeah. And that's it. Like I'll have like my little bit and then I'll be like, well, shit. Now I guess I'm going to have to pay for this because I can't finish it within 45 minutes.
Oh, shit. I guess I'm going to have to eat 2 meals.
Oh, what do I ever do?
But no, it's like, so like the competitive eating range from like, yeah, spicy stuff to like large things to speed. But there was this one burger that was like literally this, and the patties were like meatloaf. And it had sauce just drizzling down everywhere. It's on my gram if you want to check it out. Shameless plug.
No, plug away. I'm so curious about this burger.
No one had ever finished it. No one. When I did it. And it was $75 reduce. If you had it in a burger for $75.
$75 for a burger.
If you ate it in 45 minutes, you got it free. Right?
Did you do it?
I pushed myself. I stretched my stomach the night before.
Oh my. See, this is the other thing with competitive eating. Obviously, there's a lot of training that goes into it, right?
A little bit. Not safely, but yeah. Like the training, like for me was like, I was, I guess, an athlete at the time.
Right.
I had like no body fat. I trained night and day for like 5-6 days a week.
Yeah.
Ate like a saint.
Yeah.
And then would consume, 8,000 calories on a weekend. It's fine.
That's so wild to me. Like I guess obviously the physical training, but then also the mental training that would have to go into putting.
But the night before, what you do, you'd like eat yourself to capacity.
Right.
And then drink 4 liters of water. Stretch the fuck out of your stomach. And then the food will go. And then you just have this like, I guess, flappy stomach, just kind of like stretch to bugger it. And you fit more food in. But the problem is you have 20 minutes until your brain registers you're full. So if you just cram it in quickly.
Is it 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
It's 20 minutes.
There you go. Learning here today.
Watch me competitive eat next time.
Well, after the 20 minutes, you're in the world of pain.
Oh, and that's probably why I will.
You get the pain. Your body starts shaking.
Oh.
And there was one point, like, I was so determined to finish one of these meals, like, to not be, I'm not competitive, but, I'm competitive.
You're competitive. We've established this.
I was so determined to finish one of these meals that I was like, okay, I'm just going to cram it in. It's going in. And then it did come up later. Just whole chips.
Oh, no.
I think it's like 2 podcasts in a row we're talking about vommies. No, it's actually just this one.
Yeah, and both of them were not from me, so.
Look, I wasn't vomiting.
I just faceplant.
You just faceplant. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't do that anymore.
No, that's so valid.
I'll eat a normal sized meal and I'm like, I'm full.
A normal size when you're like, that's it, none for me.
Yeah. That's it, yeah.
Join the club. That's me.
That's
how I've always
adulting.
been. That's how I've always been. Unless if I'm on holiday and I'm walking around a lot and then I can warrant eating a lot, then normally I have a very small stomach. But that's just me, I guess.
You're a grazer.
I am. I love a good graze.
A graze?
I love a good snack.
Yeah, a little snacky.
Yeah, a little snacky.
A little bit nibblies?
Yeah, a little bit of nibblies. You want to know what my current obsession has been?
Yes.
Over the last week? Bread. I
fucking love bread.
I fucking love bread.
We have had
so much.
A bakery open up nearby.
Yeah.
Baker's Delight. Yeah, just a normal bakery. But we never had one that was accessible to our shops.
Wait, hang on. You had a new bakery open up and it was Baker's Delight?
It was a Baker's Delight.
Okay. For those that aren't from Australia that may be tuning in, Baker's Delight is a chain that basically just makes bread. An
expensive chain, I'll put out there.
Yeah, for what it's worth, pretty expensive.
Like you get a Vegemite scroll, like a cheesy mite.
Yeah.
$7. No, not $7.
Nah, sure.
$4?
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's more expensive than Woolies or Safeway or Coles, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so every time we go to the shops now, which for us is like every second day.
Yeah.
Because we just can't. We suck at weekly shopping.
Weekly shopping's really, weekly shopping's difficult when you have as busy of a schedule as we do, I think.
And I don't know about you, but we love a browse. And if there's like new snacks or snacks on special and stuff, I'm like,
yeah, we love a good little window shop of the little snacky
I had ramen twisties
aisle.
the other day.
No way. Oh, were they good?
And they're spicy too.
Oh, yum. That sounds good. That sounds real good.
Yeah. But yeah, so every day we buy a loaf of, like every 2 days we buy a loaf of bread.
Right.
And
you're just going through bread that much.
Yeah. A yummy scone.
Yes, scones.
Scones.
But you know what the lovely thing about bread is? It's so versatile. Like you could do so much. There's different types of bread. There's like different ways to have your bread, right? Like you could have it on your brunch. You could have it on the side of like a curry, for example, for dinner. Like bread, you could do.
What is your thoughts on brunch sourdough?
If they're not giving me a steak knife to cut my bread, then I don't want a bar of it.
I don't know what kind of concrete bread they're giving me, but I could cut through the plate before I could cut through the bread.
I'm going through the trenches trying to cut my bread half the time.
That's probably how I hurt my neck. Sourdough bread. Yeah, strained it. Popped down a disc in my neck because of bread.
Damn.
Sourdough.
Imagine that. Hey, how did you do a number to your neck? Sourdough.
The betrayal. The great betrayal of bread.
The great
Thought
betrayal
it would be
bread.
potatoes, but it was bread instead.
Why potatoes?
I'm obsessed with potatoes.
Oh, potatoes are good too.
Yeah, also versatile.
Yeah. That could be a whole subject in itself.
That's a whole extra thing.
But yeah, no, I've been really obsessed with bread over the past week. And I think it's because this time last year, I was really gearing up for Paris because I was going to Paris last year. And
very well-traveled lady.
I have been around a little bit. I've been around a little bit.
The world.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I've been around the world. My dad always said to me, and this will always stick with me, but he was never able to travel as much when he was my age. So I remember when he started to relax a bit more, being an only child, he was very strict. But when he started to relax a bit more, one thing he always said to me that stuck with me is if there's one thing that you can do, go travel the world if you're able to.
Yeah.
And that's always stuck with me, which is why I just love traveling.
I don't know if it was like, maybe it's like less common that people traveled back then? Because like, I don't think my family really traveled either.
Honestly, I reckon it would have been price, right? A completely different time, right? And accessibility to be able to travel. You think about this day and age and how accessible things are.
Could you imagine not having like TikTok or Instagram, something to help plan your trip?
Could you imagine not having Google Maps to tell you where to go?
Oh.
Right?
No,
Could you
don't
imagine?
know if they have the Melways in Paris.
Yeah. Having to rely on paper maps, it's crazy.
For those who don't know what the Melways is, it's literally a massive book where you'd be like, I want to go to this street. And you look it up and like, okay, it's on C7. And you'd flick to C7 page 872. And you'd open it up and be like, okay, now
it's like a whole map and a diagram and everything. Like, yeah, you were doing mathematical equations to try to decipher it. It was crazy.
We're just showing our age right now, but that's fine.
That's okay. You know what? I was certified like passenger princess as a kid, but passenger princess came at a cost, which was having to look up directions in railways. But yes, so this time last year, I was gearing up to go to Paris. And I remember the one thing I was really excited to try in Paris was baguettes.
Baguettes are so good.
Baguettes are so
Baguette,
good.
ham, cheese, coffee. That's it.
The amount of baguettes they have in Paris and the amount of like fillings that they have. I dream about them from time to time since being to Paris. And I just wish.
Make baguettes on the podcast. We should just make bread. Let's just make crazy bread. As a video.
Imagine making bread.
Do you guys want to see crazy bread?
Maybe for a future video, we'll see. We'll see. Do you realize how long bread takes to make?
There's editing. It's fine.
So let's do a sourdough starter. We're going to leave this here for 72
hours.
Come
back next week.
Come back next week. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see though. That's a thought. Let us know if you want to see it, but I feel like that would be a whole thing.
I like bread though. Yeah.
I fucking love bread.
Baguettes,
that's why
Paris.
we're talking about baguettes in Paris.
Yeah.
Ever since I went to Paris, I've been trying to find something that has had this, that gave me the same feeling as what I had when I was in Paris eating baguettes. I don't know if they're putting crack in their bread or something, but it definitely, no. Have you been to Paris?
Yes.
Have you had the baguettes there?
I have had the baguettes. I don't know if there's crack in them.
What baguettes were you having?
The crackless baguettes.
They were really good.
They were good.
Towards the end of the trip, I remember all my friends saying to me, they're like, you're literally going to come back as a baguette. And I'm like, I'm okay with it.
Elysa at like 3 a.m. on the streets just like tweaking off bread like baguettes.
No. No, but it was a morning ritual. It was a morning ritual.
Pick me up.
It was a good pick
Don't
me
need
up.
coffee, just the crack baguettes.
Yeah, who needs coffee when you can have baguettes? Anyways, recently, especially because I've been obsessed with bread over the last week, I wanted to revisit my search for the same baguette that I had in Paris.
Okay. Also, guys, let us know in comments everywhere where to get good baguettes.
Please let me know.
We'll review them.
Please let me know.
Are they the crack level baguettes?
Are they the crack level baguettes that I am craving? Because I did a bit of a research. I sat down. I was like, okay, I feel like I remember doing this when I came back from Paris, but I never quite found a bakery that matched the same, I don't know, energy.
I know a French bakery that might be, but I'll tell you after. Actually, no, I should just reveal where we are. But yeah.
Yeah, no doxing.
I'll tell you after, but I think I know a place. But anyway, go ahead.
See, now I hope you don't know the same.
If it's the same one, it'll be very, very funny that you're about to say.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Upon my research, I really hope it's not the same one. I discovered a couple of French bakeries in Melbourne. And I looked at the names and I said to myself, these names sound familiar. And then I remembered.
What did you remember? I'm nervous.
I remembered the people that opened up these bakeries.
They're not even French. They're imposters.
No, they are French.
They are French.
They are French, but I can never go there.
Why? Are you banned? Are you on a ban list? You stole baguettes, didn't you?
I didn't steal baguettes. But, okay, we're going to take a memory trip lane to 2014. Oh, 2013.
That's
No.
That's 10 years ago.
No, I still can't go there.
I don't remember what happened 10 years ago in my life.
Okay.
Am I Dory? No. I'm seeing a trend of me, you're flashing back and I'm just like, oh.
Okay, no, here's the thing, right? So New Year's from 2013 to 2014, right? I had a very last minute plan with two of my friends, right? We planned to go to this party. It was going to be like a girls' night. I was like really hyping myself up for it.
Night out with the gals.
A night with the gals on New Year's Eve. It's going to be a great time. It fell through.
Okay.
So we're three drunk girls now on New Year's Eve. What are we going to do?
Wait, so the party fell through?
The party fell through. It was a house party.
Oh, and everything's booked out on New Year's.
Yeah. Everything's booked out on New Year's. And there was this house party. Apparently it got shut down early before we could get there. So
too rowdy, too many baguettes.
Apparently too many baguettes. I don't know. I will never know because it was before midnight even happened. So we were like, okay, what do we do with ourselves?
Were you trying to be fashionably late? I don't want to be there early. I just want to be there maybe 11.
Who rocks up on time to a party when you're three cute girls on New Year's Eve?
Well, I don't know. If you're not at the party,
you find out what happens when you arrive when you're fashionably late.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, cool. And then you make an entrance.
Back in the day, if you arrived at the club when it opened, you got cheap entry.
I love how you're relating it to a club.
And two free drinks. What a sad time.
No. You're like, what the fuck was I doing? Well, this was a house party. Anyways, so we decided, okay, cool. That house party's done. We obviously can't go there. We've now a few bevies in. What do? We decided to go out to a random bar. And we're sitting in this bar. We have some more drinks. And I see this person staring at me across the room. Now, at this time, I was a single girly, right? I was peak, I don't want to date anyone. I don't want anything to do with anyone.
Panda.
This is pre-Mr. Panda.
Okay.
Pre-Mr. Panda.
We're going way back.
We're going way back. Way back. I see this guy across the room and I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute, I guess. Then we get talking. He opens his mouth and look, I was really young and dumb back then, okay? So not that I'm not, look, okay. So what was that laugh for?
I'm just agreeing with you.
I was really young and dumb back then.
Yeah.
He opened his mouth.
Yeah.
He had a thick French accent. And so
that's the only French word I know.
He had a thick French accent and I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
His occupation was a baker.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Right?
Yes.
So I was like, oh, okay, you're a baker. You have a thick French accent. He's from a little country town in France. He moved to Melbourne to pursue trying to make his own bakery in Melbourne.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And I was like, oh, cool. A man that is driven, a man that is smart, a man that wants to like make a business for himself.
And is a baker.
And is French. Like tick, 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 right?
That's like half the reason I've married my wife. She's just a great baker.
Yeah, I've heard. I'm still yet to try. I'm still yet to try your wife's baked goods.
Oh, well, one day.
One day. Maybe bring some.
Bring some to the
baked goods to the
podcast.
pod.
Make a whole thing of it.
We
Put
can
it on the
absolutely,
spot.
yeah.
We'll just pretend that it's good even if it's bad. It'll be good though.
Oh, it'll be good.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a choice to say it's not good, but we'll make sure I'll say it's good.
She's got a pickle obsession, remember? It's going to be pickle infused everything.
I love pickles.
It'll be a pickled croissant. It'll be floating in a vat of...
I love a pickled croissant. I'm in.
Honestly though, like a pickle in a croissant would not be terrible.
That would kind of slap. Anyways, so I thought this guy, French baker.
Yeah.
I call him French baker. I thought French baker was the bee's knees. Now, I, at the time, had just finished my degree, was trying to like do things for myself, you know, make it out there in the world as a photographer and other things, right? So I was like, cool, someone that's driven that can match my same driven energy. And you know me quite well by now. I'm a very driven person. If I pick up something, I go all in.
You do get driven.
Cool. What do you mean I get driven? Are you still calling me a passenger princess?
Yeah. You don't drive.
Okay, that's irrelevant to this story, though.
It is irrelevant.
It is completely irrelevant.
It was very funny that no one knows.
Yeah, I don't drive, but that's like a whole thing in itself. That's a whole thing in itself.
What?
And that is another story.
That's another story.
Another story for another time.
Next time.
Time. I'm full of stories. Anyways, so I remember like getting to know this guy over the first week of the New Year's. And I was like, this guy seems really nice. And then I remember going over to his place, right? About a week after New Year's. I was like, oh, we can hang out, watch a movie, have some dinner or whatever.
You'll Netflix and chill.
A little Netflix and chill, right?
Pre-Netflix.
I go over.
Yeah.
This guy had
He's not
already
baked everything, has he?
He told his parents about me.
Oh.
He wanted to introduce me to his parents.
Oh.
He told me about like all his family members. And I was like...
You walk into his room
I
and
was
it's
drunk
your
on
face
New
and a bunch of
Year's.
candles and just like flowers.
I was shit scared. I was shit scared. It was the
It's
first...
got your hair there as well.
Right? Oh my God, like 2 strands of purple
It
hair.
reminds me of that guy and this is another throwback to an older movie, but Charlie's Angels and the guy that like sniffs the hair. Like,
Yeah. Oh God. Just with the 2 strands that he's collected.
please don't ban us from your French bakery. I love baguettes and I do not know who you are.
Oh, ban me. It's
It
fine.
might be the same bakery that I was about to recommend.
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we?
Okay, yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
no, because I'm not going to say it for privacy reasons. I don't want to have this
that's true. You
person out.
don't want to get everyone to boycott some bakery.
No, because here's the
You know
thing.
this is weird, guys. Don't go there, right?
Halfway into this night of the first time we hung out,
Yeah.
he did bring home a whole bunch of baked goods.
Oh.
Almond croissants, baguettes. He made like this lovely sourdough. Like there was so many different varieties of bread.
Yeah.
I was like, I love this. I
Yeah.
can get around this. What do you mean you've introduced me to your parents? What do you mean your family knows about
It's like
me?
mixed emotions because you're like full of panic and then you take a bite and like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
good.
like eating bread.
What
I'm
do you
like,
mean?
this is
That's so good. But like, are you sure? Oh yeah.
Are you sure that is an almond croissant? I will take that. Thank you very much. And so I panicked and I freaked out, but because I wasn't as confident as what I am now, I was like, okay, maybe this guy's just really keen. We'll see where this goes. And then another house party happens a couple weeks after that he hosts. And he brings his
Can you
best
tell his mum and his family and everything? So
probably at this point. Who
invite him over.
Yeah, please fly in from France.
The house party's just you and his family.
Oh, can you imagine? That would have been awful. But yeah, I was like still a bit wary. We were talking here and there over the next week. And he invites me to this house party at his place. and like all his housemates are in, they're bringing their friends. So he's like, bring your friends. And so I turned around to a lot of my friends at the time and I said to him, I was like, hey,
You guys like croissants?
yeah, you want croissant? I don't want to go by myself because I have a feeling this guy's head over heels and I don't even know this guy. But there's also a house party. Would you all be down to come hang out with me at this house party? And they were like, okay, for the sake of protecting you, they're like, we'll come. So I rock up with 3 of my other friends at this house party.
Yeah.
Now, I was silently trying to avoid French Baker the whole night.
It's at his house.
It's at his house, but I was still managing
Who
to
opened the door?
French Baker.
Strike one.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what happened. But then, you know what I didn't realize that whole night?
Yeah.
That whole night, one of the people that I brought to that house party ended up spending the whole night talking to this guy's best friend. So then they started getting
double
on.
dates.
Right? Well, not quite double dates. We never actually went on a double date. But it's because throughout this whole night, I'm avoiding French Baker. Other friend then decides to, you know, get with his best friend. Yeah. Right? So there's a whole mess of people. I told this friend, hey, I'm not interested in French Baker. She still pursued French Baker's best friend.
And we don't talk to her any longer.
We actually don't.
Yeah, because she's...
Well, no, because like, okay, and like I feel, look, power to her. Like she obviously saw someone that she was interested in. They're now married. They have a kid.
They're married with a kid. You didn't mention that.
Well, okay, fast forward 10 years. They're now married. They have a kid. But
damn,
they also...
You're a Cupid.
I am
You're
kind of.
a Cupid.
I kind of am. They also own a bakery that I refuse to go to because...
They also own a bakery.
So that's one of the 2 bakeries I can't go to.
Hold on, but you can't look. You don't know that the friend still speaks to the friend. Like,
oh no, I do.
Oh, best man at the wedding.
Upon my research, right?
You've done the old like Facebook stalk.
Yeah, or Facebook.
Graham. I don't know.
Who's on Facebook these days? Not me.
Who? Honestly,
who's on Facebook? Actually, that's a lie. My parents are on Facebook, so Dad, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, exactly. It's that generation, right? Like my Facebook got hacked. I worked hard to get it back purely so I could be the one to deactivate my Facebook.
I think I only have Messenger to like message people, but then as soon as my parents got updated phones, I was like, I'm deleting this app.
Well, like I have Messenger, but like I got a new phone.
Right.
And I didn't put Messenger on there for like 2 weeks.
You're like, I like the peace and serenity of not having Messenger on my phone.
I have so many socials going.
Yeah.
At all times. Like,
as a
I'm
budding content
in
creator.
socials. But even then, like, even if there is a Messenger notification that pops up, it gets drowned out. Like, it just gets pinged.
So when I was researching bakeries, that was one of the ones that came up and I was like, I recognize this name. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to go back.
I just realized something. I've never researched like the owner of like a establishment.
I haven't either, but this establishment has been opened for long enough that I know the person because I saw it on my socials when it came up like a few years later.
Oh, you still follow them?
I did. I don't anymore. You have to remember this. This is a 10-year gap almost, right?
Right. I went through a cleanse lately too. I get it.
And you also went through a cleanse, right?
Yeah.
The other bakery that I can't go to is French Baker's Bakery. He made his dream come true.
Good on him.
Good on him.
But also, he's a fucking weirdo.
But also, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So like...
He probably still has that mural of you, hand-painted.
He probably has purple hair strands. Who knows? I don't know.
He has a mannequin with a purple wig. It's just playing your live streams on an iPad, stuck on the face.
An iPad just zooms into the face and puts it up on there and just goes, she seems to be doing well.
You doing tea time with your viewers and then it's just zoomed in, somehow cropped.
Just the face.
Just the face on a mannequin with purple hair.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine that. But... yes. So back to, I guess, house party. So when the house party ended, obviously these 2 got on. They obviously are now married with kids. They own a bakery. Like, good for them. I'm so happy for them. Meanwhile, after that house party, because I'm a bit of a bitch,
you ghosted him, didn't you?
Yeah.
You smoke bombs.
I smoke bombed. I was like, nah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But after meeting someone after a week, 1 week, how do you turn around and go, I'm going to tell my whole family about you?
Yeah, that's odd. That's weird.
Right?
That's weird.
But now he owns one of like the most renowned bakeries in Melbourne.
I'll do a pickup for you. The crack baguettes. We'll taste them. We'll judge them.
We can judge them.
We'll see if they're any good.
We can judge them and see if they're any good. Do you want to know something spicy?
Yeah.
One of the establishments was at the Melbourne Food and Wine Festival when we spent a day together.
No, we were there. They are good then.
They are good.
Damn. Did I eat food from them?
No.
Did I almost eat food from them?
Yes. Anyways, so I'm now still on the hunt to find a French bakery that matches Paris from last year. But I also don't want to run into past. So if you know a place, please let me know.
I do know a place, and it's not like in inner city. It's like in a suburb.
I'm willing to travel. If it's for a good baguette, I am willing to travel.
And I knew someone who worked there, and the person I knew who worked there, she ended up actually baking. What
was that sound?
Just me, just food gathering.
It was good. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
But the person I knew that worked there is actually one of Tyler's, my wife's friends, and she ended up going to Vegas to like be she loved chocolate, so she did like chocolatiering and stuff. Yeah, okay. Underneath, like,
did she have a bit of a sweet tooth?
A professional Vegas, yeah. She cooked all the cakes and stuff for this bakery, for this French bakery, yeah. But it's good. I know that there's cakes. I'm not a cake lover. I think cakes are overrated.
I'm more of a savory person than a sweet person. Like I have to be in the mood to want to eat a cake. I know
cake's versatile, and this is whenever I say cake's overrated, it's like, oh, cake's so versatile. There's so many cakes. But like, why does everyone have cake for birthdays? Be a nice pie. A birthday pie.
Lemon meringue pie, they exist.
I love a birthday pud.
Birthday pudding?
Hot pudding and vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yes. Yes, I could get around that. Okay, so note to self, when I'm in Europe next month, I have to send you a hot pudding.
A hot birthday pud, please.
A hot birthday pud.
But not like a fruit pudding, like a Christmas fruit pudding. That's disaster.
Oh, yeah.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Not good at all.
Not a fan.
But yeah, so that's my story about how I can't go to these bakeries.
It's a sad story.
Look, it really is. Like, I would love to try them, and I'm sure they're great. And I love supporting small businesses.
If they were in Melbourne Food and Wine Festival, they're probably pretty not bad.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, right, so obviously I come from a very artsy background. And
I'm surprised you didn't tell me. We were there.
I didn't.
We were there.
I know, but we also had to
There's no way you're like, I'm saving this for the pod. The pod didn't exist, Elysa.
The pod did not exist, but you know what did exist? We had a TikTok stream that we had to fulfill. And you know, I'm a professional girly. If we need to be on camera for a stream, I'm not going to spend that
whole... The stream would have loved it.
That's okay. The stream
may love a bit of tea time.
Stream loves tea time, but I'm sure that the listeners will also love tea time as well.
That's true.
You know, I pick my battles.
Speaking of tea time, do you want to hear a confession?
I love a good confession.
We asked our community to give us some confessions. And although some were very tame.
There were some very interesting ones, might I add.
We had some, well, actually, no, this wasn't a confession. We had one when we asked for Don't Yuck My Yums, which you haven't covered yet.
No, we haven't covered yet.
But there were some that were, I don't know, pretty normal, I guess. Like, I have a cheese and tomato sandwich kind of thing. Not calling that person out, no offense, but like, seems normal.
No. I
yum that. I yum that yum.
I yum that yum.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, that's great.
It is on my phone. I'm going to get my phone out.
Oh, yeah. I'm very ready. Because when we asked for confessionals, we were like, oh.
So, yeah, last night I asked for like I'm like, okay, guys, let's be honest. It's going to be the spicy ones that are read out, right? It's going to be like the ones that are really kind of controversial, that'll really get the viewers kind of like, what's going on?
I just like hearing people's stories because I love a good story time.
Well,
there are some wild stories out there.
There's some wild stories. Wait till you hear this one.
Oh, I haven't actually heard this yet, so I'm...
No one's heard this yet besides me.
Yeah, I'm sad.
My ex from 5 years ago reached out to me last night.
Wow, this is
fresh.
This is so fresh.
Last night to apologize for cheating on me and getting my best friend at the time pregnant. That's the start of it. So
what?
So first of all, cheating on partner with best friend and then also getting them pregnant. That's how it starts.
This reminds... no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
I'm going to let you cook. I'm going to let you cook about the first bit first.
The first bit reminds me of my ex. Because I'm sorry, but like, please...
You just went there, okay.
No, please, okay, read out that first sentence again.
Okay. My ex from 5 years ago reached out to me last night to apologize for cheating on me and getting my best friend at the time, in brackets, because obviously, you know, something happened to ruin the friendship, pregnant.
My ex cheated on me with 2 women at the same time, and I found out and that wasn't great. He's still married to one of them. And that's why that reminded me of that.
Oh.
I sometimes wonder if she knows.
About the other person in the room?
There's people in the room. There's people in the room. Like, I just wonder, but go on. That's what that reminded me of.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, that's relatable. Been there.
So part 2. So to get back at them.
Oh.
So this is like 5 years
I
of
never
stewing.
plotted revenge.
This is a 5 year later revenge story.
Right.
Okay. So to get back at them, I flirted a little. He sent me nudie Rudies.
No.
This has all happened last night, by the way. So got her pregnant.
Right.
Still with her. They're now married. And to get back, 5 years later, he messages her. They flirt. She sends him, he sends her nudie Rudies.
Right.
So a dick pic, probably, something like that.
Fucking dick pics, I swear. Go on.
So she sent them to his wife.
No!
And then deleted and blocked them both. The revenge.
That is the most revenge that you could possibly have on someone.
It's insane.
I love it.
So the full
I
thing,
love it.
Yeah, from 5 years ago, reached out to me last night to apologize for cheating and getting my best friend at the time
villain
pregnant
era.
and then married. Stewing for 5 years. He messages after 5 years. She flirts with him, gets nudes, sends to his wife and blocks them both.
That is some queen shit right there.
Oh.
I wish I had the balls to do something like that. Because that is...
I kind of wish I knew who it was.
Yeah, but the confessionals...
It's kind of impressive.
The confessionals are anonymous
They're
for
anonymous.
a reason.
They are anonymous. And we are going to be regularly asking people like, you know, for I guess these types of topics and stuff we can kind of talk about.
If you haven't heard me talk about all of my story times before, you know.
We only have limited stories. It's just that we're at the start of the podcast.
I'm one person that's lived one life.
And I've Dory. Remember Dory memory?
Dory memory and a cat scratch.
You might get a snippet from me every now and then if something triggers something in like the vault. You know what I mean? Like they exist, but it just takes time.
Yeah, but nothing escalates to that.
No, this is insane.
I ghosted a French baker. She got dick pics and sent them. Like, the difference is astronomical. But I love it though.
It's pretty impressive, actually.
That's so impressive.
But yeah, this came in after I was on live stream like, guys, there's a pretty tame. Send me something juicy. Send me something you've done that's juicy.
That was pretty juicy.
Juicy banger.
I was waiting for it. Juicy banger.
Juicy banger.
If you were in a situation like that, right? Let's say, and you know what the other actually...
Party, they're all like tough situations.
Well, hang on. We don't know how the relationship ended to begin with, right?
What do you mean? It ended because...
Oh, right, because...
The best friend pregnant thing. That's a pretty big reason to end
that's a pretty big reason.
And now they're married. Oh, who knows now?
I find it so wild that people can commit to marriage to someone who's royally fucked up at some point in their life.
Oh, it's...
Like, that is a proper fuck
There's
up.
other here. We have like 30, but some of them, I just don't think...
No, I just feel like, okay, if you were in that situation, what would you do?
Oh, I don't think I'd plot that revenge, you know? I don't think I'd have it in me. I think for me, like, I move past things. Like, if they're not worth my time,
Yep.
they're gone.
Right.
Gone from my memory, gone from my attention. But I guess
goldfish memory.
Yeah, goldfish memory. Yeah. But like as well, I guess if someone messaged you like out of the blue, like that would bring things back up, right? You'd probably be angry all over again.
There'd be there would be so much silent resentment that you would feel towards this person. Like I remember when my ex.
Ballsy though. This is ballsy.
Oh, that's balls to the walls ballsy.
Yeah.
When my ex obviously cheated on me with 2 other people at the same time and I found out and I was like, all right, fuck you. I'm done. Like I don't need this. 3 months later, I started getting handwritten letters in the mail to try woo me back. Handwritten letters.
Flowers sprinkled in.
Oh, I opened them up at the mailbox.
Were they neat handwriting?
No. You've seen my handwriting.
Well, you're not writing the
letters.
No,
I know, but you know the level of handwriting that I would like to see if I was seeing someone trying to woo me over. I ain't in fucking preschool anymore. All right. I would
brings out the paper.
I have my pen license.
It's got the dotted line where like they can like go if they're a big letter or a small letter.
It's got the capital A and the small A. Trying to type it out. No, I literally just read it and threw it in the bin. I wish I had the balls to do something like that.
Were you a gel pen girly?
Oh yeah.
Of course you were.
Oh, what do you mean? Of course. Gel pens were the bomb.
I write like on my side. I would smudge a gel pen.
Are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Oh, okay, cool. Same.
Yeah.
What do you mean you smudge?
I smudge. I write like sideways. Like I could write upside down probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My handwriting's quite cursive, which I'm pretty sure you've seen, haven't you? I don't know.
I haven't paid attention. I'm going to be real.
Damn. Okay.
I just don't care.
Hey, that's fair. When am I ever writing anything by hand? Growing up, I really wanted to emulate my dad's handwriting because he has really nice cursive handwriting.
Okay.
And so I spent my entire high school trying to just do that, and that's how I got my cursive handwriting.
Damn. And pen license.
And a pen license.
Damn.
I
Very
know.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's one license more than driving.
Do you want to hear a not so good? Well, not like we have a couple of others I could probably pick from. If you want to hear another one,
I'm curious.
There's a couple.
Okay.
What about?
I promise you all one day I will tell you why I don't drive. But
there's a reason.
Well, yeah. Of course, there's a reason. There's a reason for everything.
Oh, this one's pretty funny actually. I don't know how to give a hickey. I was like,
what do you mean you don't know how to give a hickey?
But you know, maybe they just.
Oh, actually, no, we shouldn't laugh. Why are we laughing? That's really mean.
Don't
you're
laugh. Mean. This is a confession.
God,
you're brutal.
You're so rude. Why would you read I have all
that
the
was my confession.
Oh, fuck. Look, maybe people just.
Who's the mean one?
You, because you read it out.
That's the point.
Maybe people just aren't experienced enough to give a hickey or know what a hickey is.
That's true. We don't know how. Look, I guess once you get to a certain age, you're not out there trying to give people hickeys.
No, but if anyone needs a black eye covered, I got you covered. I got you covered.
Oh goodness.
Same, right? You know, hickey, black eyes, probably bruises.
Don't go sucking people's eyes, please.
No, God, no. God,
that's
no.
weird.
But that's weird. Why would you bring it to that? I just meant the actual.
You said how to give a hickey.
No, oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just weren't aware of how to give one.
I guess but maybe there's. I'm not gonna say it.
No, you're gonna say it. You can't say.
Lonely teenage years.
Oh, I was a lonely teenager.
Huh?
I was a lonely teenager. That's okay. That's relatable. Like maybe if that was someone that did write that was me.
There you go.
So you know what?
And Elysa doesn't know how to give a hickey. Wait, do you not?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
Yeah, well, you were like not defending the fact that I said that. So
I was not defending the fact about lonely teenager.
Like, maybe you don't.
Here I am pouring my heart out of being a lonely teenager, and the response I get is, "You don't know how to give a hickey."
Look, I'm sorry. I apologize.
You should.
Okay, I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Question for you.
Yeah.
What's one thing you've been loving over the last week?
Loving,
consuming, having, I don't know.
Look,
addicted, I don't know.
I'm not proud of this. For quite some time, I've always poo-pooed it. I've always poo-pooed what I've been consuming.
You what?
Poo-pooed it. Like poo-pooed it. Yeah, I'm not about it.
Right.
Not about it, especially on TikTok and all that stuff. Anyway, so lately, it's for a thing. I can't really say what it is yet, but it's for actually, no. By the time this is released,
actually, by the time
the thing's been done.
The thing is the thing.
The thing's been done. Anyway, we have a Fortnite sponsor. We had a Fortnite sponsor, and I didn't want to be shit at it. I didn't want to be that person who like gets in amongst it and is like the embarrassment.
So I'm also part of this sponsorship. And
You're great.
There's two very different opinions in this room, right? You've got Mr. Competitive over here who's like, I need to be cracked or I'm fucking shit.
I need to be the best.
And then there's me who's like, I just want to have fun.
Losing isn't fun.
Trying your best is still fun.
Okay. Participation ribbons, get him out of here.
I'll just.
Get him out of here. I don't know why they hand out. I know why they hand out participation ribbons, but I don't think everyone should be getting a participation ribbon.
I'm the participation girly.
Yeah, but I know. But you should be teaching kids
how to eat chili.
No, I know how to eat chili, but like that they should be rewarded for coming first, second, third, and like doing well and like training towards or making a goal and battling towards something. Not like, oh, you didn't try or whatever, but I guess you showed up, so like here's an award anyway. Anyway,
sometimes I think parents need a reason to
Parents
celebrate.
need a reason, yeah.
Yeah, take notes, Mr. I'm going to be a
My
dad
kid's
soon.
going to be a winner.
Well, shit. Imagine your kid watching this and going, oh, Dad, I think I tried my best. And then listens to Pickle Bear Podcast and goes, my kid's going to be a winner.
It goes back, reminiscing on the pod. No, but yeah, anyway, yeah. So I've been Fortniting pretty hard. And no one knows why. No one has known why. But by the time this is released, they'll know why. There's a sponsor and I'm involved in it. And it involves me playing Fortnite. And I don't want to be bad at Fortnite, so I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. To the point where all the Fortniters have been like, what the fuck's this guy doing? Like,
every Fortnite streamer has tuned into Walkrman and has gone, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Anyway, it's been all right.
It's been all right?
It's been a bit of fun. I'm not addicted. I can stop at any time, I swear.
We definitely don't have things we need to plan late in the night, only to turn on and be like,
One more?
One more game. One more?
We definitely weren't up to 4 a.m. playing Fortnite the other
No,
night.
of course not. I'm a professional human being who has a day job. So I definitely was not up to... Why did you laugh?
Oh my God, because the next day you were cooked.
Cooked and getting paid. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win.
Yeah, if you can get away with it.
Well, here's the thing. Like,
Sorry to anyone at Alyssa's workplace is watching
no,
the podcast.
yeah. If anybody at my workplace is watching, well, actually,
you didn't hear anything.
You heard nothing. Well, actually, but also I think most of my colleagues know because
She's the favorite.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare bring the favorite child into this. Anyways, if my colleagues are watching and they call me the favorite child, I simply am not.
Do it. Also, what have you been consuming?
Funnily enough, I honestly reckon it's probably going to be Fortnite as well. Only because, wait.
Actually, hold on. Can we backtrack for like 2 seconds? Why did I download Fortnite again? It was actually before this sponsor thing. Did you have a certain charity thing you did? And you said you asked me to download it and start playing it, only to never show up. Called out.
I have a confession. I actually asked you to download and play Fortnite with me before that. And I thought, another friend to play games with, that would be really fun.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did. I was Okay, what I was going to say was,
go.
I thought how fun would it be to have another friend to play Fortnite with? Only to make that friend download Fortnite and not play it with them. I never played Fortnite with you, and I feel really bad. Till this day, I literally said, I was like, Fortnite's really fun. And Walker was like, oh, I don't know.
I was very against it at the time, to be honest.
You were so against it at the time. You're like, it's not Overwatch, it's not this, it's not that. And I'm like, trust me.
Yeah, look, I got my little May here.
Yeah, yes.
I love Overwatch. I did. It's a love-hate, you know. It's a love-hate relationship.
It's a love-hate relationship. Yeah, and so Walker downloaded it and was like, when are we playing? And I was like, oh, we'll play sometime.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Maybe later that never comes along.
Yeah, later. Anyway, like 3 months went by and I never played with Walker, and then Walker became cracked.
Wasn't it?
It was actually a long time.
You're
And I am the worst. And still till this day, I feel very guilty.
You should.
Thank you. I do. Now I'm in redemption arc and I'm making up for it. Because we had a sponsor.
Yeah, now we're getting paid to do it.
Because we had a sponsor. But to be fair, it has been very fun playing with you. But I think it's also taught me how competitive you really are.
You gotta win every time.
You are so competitive at everything you touch.
I've always just done competitive sport.
And it makes me think that I live with the fairies because I'm always like, I just want to have fun and I want to try my best.
And I'm like, kill them.
Yeah. Walker, get in this car with me so we can go to the next circle. They're going to see us.
It's all about cars now anyway. So, you know, it's your
This
arc.
season? Yeah, it is all about cars.
All cars.
All cars. How coincidental that we had the same thing that we were interested in over the last week.
There you go.
There you go.
We should spend less time together so it's different next time.
Yeah, we really should. We really should. Our literal conversations in between this podcast have just been save it for the pod.
Save it for the pod.
Save it for the pod.
Save it for the pod. Speaking of save it for the pod, guys, follow the podcast and all the things. The Gram, Reddit, Patreon's coming if it's not out already. I can't predict the future, but this will be in the future. So it'll be there. Patreon. We're going to make it happen.
We have big things planned.
Yeah.
And we're very grateful for everyone's support and everyone's encouragement and the backing that we have with this. And now I'm stuck talking with my bestie every week. Fuck.
I feel sick.
Me too. But it has been kind of fun though.
It has been fun. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
That's us.
That's us.
Peace
Thank
out,
you so
everyone.
much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.